Hi, I'm Dani Daniels, and this is my 2 cents. You know, I have my 2 cents page on Facebook where I just give my opinion. A lot of times that's where I post these videos. And as a writer, I'm not running out of material to write. My problem is I'm running out of time to write everything that I want to speak on. And this week I've been tremendously distracted with this Nike campaign and the Colin Kaepernick issue, and I've been talking with a lot of people. I talk to everybody. I'm even talking with the people who hate Colin Kaepernick, and they're protesting and boycotting Nike and supporting this mayor that says, you know, he absolutely won't tolerate the wearing of any Nike paraphernalia at some kind of sports athletic events. And the controversy is that apparently this mayor doesn't have the right to tell people how to spend their money. Nobody has the right to tell people how to spend their money. And I don't think anybody has the right to tell a business or a corporation who to hire. And it's not about Kaepernick making a sacrifice. I think they're missing the point. Colin now is in a position where he represents the faces of many blacks, the plight of black people that has been going on for over 400 years. It's a fact, and it's true. It has never been about Kaepernick making it an issue about the flag and not standing for the anthem, because was it not a soldier who he conversed with who told him that he thought it would be more respectful to kneel and not sit during the anthem? Did Kaepernick not respectfully submit to that? I believe so. He's not unpatriotic. And he did make a sacrifice. Whether he knew it or not, he did risk that NFL career because nobody wanted to touch him. All of a sudden his name is a scandal. But that doesn't make it right to lynch this man. This is a 21st century lynching. And if it's like this now, can you imagine how it was way back then for my ancestors? That every time you try to move forward, you get pushed 20 steps back? Could you imagine what it is to finally be told, oh, you're free? And then, oh no, but you're not free because now you have to work your own land and you don't have the tools to work your own land because I owned you. You didn't own any of this equipment, but you can rent this equipment back from me to work the land so you can feed your families, but at a very high price. The price so high that you're still enslaved. White people don't know much about that. And not all white people don't know, because some do. And some white people suffer just like black people. It's just a fact. And as soon as you align your voice with the plight of a black cause, all of a sudden you're a racist. All of a sudden you're a problem. And why is that? Why is hatred so rampant still in America? Why can't people just be given the same opportunities, the same right, equal justice, equal pay? Why do you have to put on an application for a job or for a credit card your nationality? Why should that matter? Are you a human? Are you a citizen? Do you have a job? And if you don't have a job, what does it matter what color you are? Are you capable of performing the duties and the tasks and assignments that are required? That's all that should matter. So I don't even understand why the census bureaus are still taken so that they could, what? See where the monopoly of black people are, so they could know how to systematically drain that system or sabotage that system or something to keep the dynamic of one race in power and another race inferior. What's the plan? What's the goal? What's the purpose? And let's admit the purpose. Matter of fact, I made a comment about Kaepernick, and in this comment I said, I don't understand why you're so upset about this man being hired and accepting a position. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? And you don't own the Nike Corporation. You don't own Colin Kaepernick. This mug said, oh my gosh, blew my mind. Way out there. You say that like you want to own somebody. I'm like, did this mug just really write that? Is she retarded? Is she twisted? And that's what happens a lot. The stories get twisted. People's minds get shifted and they're not thinking correctly. They're just so angry and filled with hatred and or fear, whatever it is, whatever your motivation is. But let's just call a thing a thing. The Kaepernick thing is not about disrespect of the flag. It's not about disrespect of America. It's about injustice against blacks. That's all. And once we start dealing with that, then we could start effectively making change. But here's the problem. The powers that be, those in authority, they don't want to change. Black people, let's face it, we're a commodity. We're a commodity, alive or dead. You know, like in the old Western days, wanted, dead or alive. It doesn't matter. If they're alive, you're going to get paid. If they're dead, you're going to get paid. That's a black life. It's a commodity, not a value. And they don't want you to talk about it. That's why they don't like Black Lives Matter, because they really don't think black lives do matter. It doesn't matter whether we live or die, success or fail. We're a commodity. And that's sad. And that's what we need to get over it. So yeah, hashtag I stand behind Colin Kaepernick. And hashtag, yeah, I'm black. I love me and I love my race. Call me racist. Have a great day. I'm Dani Daniels. And this has been A Real Conversation.